So let's define what a student caretaker is. A student caretaker provides support for younger or older individuals who need to be taken care of while also dealing with being a student in the process. So a student caretaker could be many things, such as a parent, a guardian, older brother or sister, an aunt, an uncle, or many more things. In which I feel like a student caretaker has many forms, many roles, and many ideals in which the primary goal is to attend school while also taking care of their siblings or individuals who need to be taken care of. And I feel like this really ties back together well with the previous topic that we had discussed in class, in which it's a topic in which speaking about community cultural wealth, in which I feel like aspirational highly fits what a student caretaker is and highly promotes what they really are and idealistically how aspirational they could be, in which a student caretaker maintains hopes and dreams for their future, because there really are some perceived barriers in which a student caretaker has to deal with from time and time again while dealing with going to school and having taken care of a younger child or a younger sibling, which this ties back in a student in which provides for younger or older individuals. Just speaking onto that, a student caretaker could be a mother, father, in which they know that they themselves have a younger child that will need to be taken care of and dealt with at any given moment. And it's very stressful upon them because they know that they may be attending higher forms of education, such as classes in community college or classes in universities, such as Fresno State. And they need to know certain aspects in which they could rely on tying back to cultural community wealth, such as familial, in which they feel like they can't take sometimes they feel like they can't take their child to class, in which they will have to fall back into that familial community wealth that they have, that they need to maintain in order to thrive and be able to attend school without having to worry about their child and who is taking care of them, because they will have that person in their life, that tia or tío, that really isn't their family member but is treated like one because of that cultural knowledge between each other, and they have community history and memory between each other, and which allows them to feel safe and comfortable to allow their child to stay with them and provide and be given that care for by them. In which, moving along, a student caretaker could be parents or older siblings who take on massive responsibilities for their relatives, such as an older brother or sister who takes care of the younger siblings while mom and dad go to work and do things to provide for the family that allows them to have a roof over their head and food on the table. And these older siblings have to step up and make sacrifices, such as having sometimes going to social events in their lives, such as, you know, homecoming, prom, dances, or even hanging out with their friends. They have to make those sacrifices and have to grow up much quicker than some of their younger siblings have to in order to be prepared to take care of them and be delegated that responsibility by their parents, in which these students make sure that their younger brother or sister are taken care of and making sure that their work is getting done as well, such as their homework or, you know, just making sure that they're safe in general. And they have to be able to provide that nurturing factor and making sure that they are safe, they're being responsible, and they also have to make sure that they themselves are not falling into a spiral, and making sure that they themselves have to be responsible for themselves and for their schoolwork, because older brother and sister is still in school taking care of their younger siblings themselves.